Members of Killington Mountain Rescue are teaming up with the Civil Air Patrol to step up its presence when out on search and rescue missions. The volunteer group will now not only be visible on the ground, but have assistance from the air as well.
Well, right now we're just joined and teamed up with the Civil Air Patrol. They do the in the sky searches, and we're going to be their ground search team. We started out as Killington Search and Rescue, then we changed to Killington Mountain Rescue. So I guess we're officially Killington Mountain Rescue now. And we're going to team up with the Civil Air Patrol. So when a call goes out from the state police to find a lost person, we'll be activated.
Killington Mountain Rescue is made up of volunteers, most with backgrounds in mountaineering, skiing, or law enforcement.
Well, we've always, thought my thing was you can always teach, people to search and rescue stuff, but mountaineers are mountaineers, and you can teach them how to become rescuers. You can't teach rescuers to be mountaineers. So we have that unique skill. So CAP saw that, and they decided to bring us on.
As a former K-9 officer for the Vermont State Police, Jolito brings search experience to the team. Using KMR's expertise on the ground and the Civil Air Patrols from above, the marriage of the two organizations is a big leap forward for both entities.
Better at navigation, how to do a more organized search, how to work with a command structure, how to make radio communications work better, and really a lot about lost person behavior. There's certain specific behaviors that a child would be different than a person with dementia, would be different than a younger person who's really fit. There's just a lot of things you need to know about the individuals you're looking for. And the importance also of, at the beginning of the search, interviewing those who are close to the victim to find out, what do they have, what do they know, just things about them. That's really key to figuring out where they are.
Becoming a unified team takes dedication and hard work. Despite full-time jobs, training is top priority for volunteers.
To become a member of our team, anybody can join, but to be a ground searcher, you have to pass specific requirements that we have. You have to take different classes. So one would be land navigation. You have to, the way the Civil Air Patrol has it, you have to meet their specific criteria. And once you pass that level, you go to the next level. And then there's different types of ground teams you can be part of. So once you've created all those, then you're fully certified. You can go do certain missions. The way we did it on search and rescue for Killington and Killington Mountain Rescue is we had a pack test. So you put a pack on, we give you GPS coordinates, you'd have to go up to a plane crash on Brandon Gap, find the plane crash, all the wreckage. We check, you made that area, and with checking your GPS, and you come back down again and build a shelter.
For the Civil Air Patrol, having experienced volunteers on the ground is priceless.
We do search and rescue ourselves, and when these guys approached us about coming into Civil Air Patrol, we welcome them with open arms, basically, because they're professionals in what they do. And we have cadets and senior members that do this as well, and we train, but we're not up to their level by no means. So it was a win-win situation for the both of us.
The benefit of them joining Civil Air Patrol is really fulfilling part of our role. Civil Air Patrol has three primary roles. One is cadet programs, another is aerospace education, but a really important one of our three is the emergency services. So they're helping fulfill that while at the same time continuing on with what they've been working towards. And what it does is it reduces the amount of resources and cost to their organization that they were going to have to endure each year, because we already provide that. We already have the communications network, we already have the vehicles, we have a lot of the equipment. So our resources were there. So it's a really good marriage between the two. Bringing the group in, it's also going to be really a starter, because since then I've had numerous other groups talking to us to try and come together to strengthen the ground search and rescue in Vermont.
One thing the Civil Air Patrol knows it has with Killington Mountain Rescue is dedication.
You can pay people to do it, but when you have a volunteer that's willing to give up their weekends, willing to give up their holidays, willing to put money into their own training and to do the right thing, nothing compares.
Members of KMR do have some suggestions for those of you looking to escape the boundaries of local ski resorts this winter.
Unless you really are prepared to spend the night out, don't do it, you know, and you better know your way around.
If you aren't going to adhere to the advice, Murray McGrath has a different recommendation.
First of all, go with a friend who knows what he's doing. There's a bunch of trees to be skied inbounds. You don't need to go off the back, but if you do, get a map and be prepared, because you will not come back to the base lodge if you go past a certain point, and you're going to get lost.
And if you do, the good news is this group of volunteers are ready to help.
It's been a great experience being with these guys. It's a great group of guys, really talented, skilled, and knowledgeable. And I just hope that we can contribute something to the community.